Hello, it's Georgia injury and accident attorney Jack Clay. Today I want to have a serious discussion with you involving a situation that comes up and it can be bad. The situation is if you're injured in an automobile accident, for example, and you have medical bills that are very high and the person that caused the wreck has a very limited amount of insurance available. How do we handle those situations? And some tips and strategies that I've developed over the years is the topic to my discussion. Thanks for joining me. Assume, for example, that you're in an automobile accident, you have medical bills that are over $100,000, you don't have any health insurance, and there's only $25,000 in available insurance. That's a very rough situation to have walking into the door of an attorney. It's a situation we've dealt with many, many times in the past, and I'm going to talk to you about some tips and strategies that you can employ and that your attorney can employ to help you in this very bad situation, to try to turn it from bad, hopefully, to an acceptable situation or even to a good situation. First, consult with an attorney as soon as possible to make sure your assumptions are correct. What I mean by assumptions are make sure that your medical bills that are outstanding are really the amount that you think they are. Also make sure that there's no other available insurance, usually uninsured motorist coverage, that's available to you or that can benefit you. You also need to make a thorough evaluation of the facts of the case and figure out what the other person was doing that caused you harm when it happened. So once you assume that the underlying assumptions are correct, then you have to move on to point two, which is this. These cases often present unique challenges. What you have is you have medical providers, hospitals, and doctors who want to get paid way more money than what you're even going to get out of the case or what the insurance is available. And then you're faced with having to hire a lawyer and pay that lawyer a percentage of your recovery, plus pay your medical bills, plus try to put some money in your pocket for all the trouble, pain, and suffering and things that you've been through. What you really want to do is get to an attorney quickly to assess these challenges and to try to get a good game plan down so you can come ahead if possible. Again, these situations are tough, so I really strongly recommend in these cases where you see this problem to get to a lawyer. Third, in our office, we try to assess and negotiate liens with our clients' medical providers and deal with them accordingly. Hospitals and doctors' offices have the right in Georgia to file what we call statutory liens under the law. That means that they can get their money paid to them before you get anything out of your case if your bills usually were not paid by health insurance or there's anything left over in some cases due to co-insurance or co-payments. Again, this situation can get a little complicated and it really needs to be assessed on a case-by-case basis. But again, it is critical in the situation that we have here presented with somebody over $100,000 in medical bills and really, truly only $25,000 in available insurance, that you get to somebody to try to assess this situation. And it may be that when you meet with the attorney, they don't want you to hire them and they think that you can handle the problem yourself, which is appropriate too. But you really just want to get to somebody to figure out and to make sure that you try to get yourself in the best position possible, because this can be a losing situation for you when it comes to things like your credit and unpaid medical bills on your record. Finally, we are here to help you should you have an automobile accident, a trucking accident, a workers' compensation case, or another personal injury matter. We are available Monday through Friday and on weekends for appointments and have convenient office hours and located across the street from the Douglas County Courthouse. You can see us online at www.jackclay.com or call us at the number below. If you're faced with a situation where you have very large medical bills, no health insurance, and what you think is a limited amount of insurance from the folks who caused harm to you, please call us or another attorney to try to get some help and guidance. It's a very uncomfortable situation, and I've dealt with it many times in the past, but you should really get a consultation with a competent lawyer before you are resigned to the fact that you might be in a very bad situation or doomed, because there's hope in these situations and they can often be worked out. Thank you for joining me.